In the future world, the oceans continue to expand, and mer people from the deep sea gradually surface. The land is slowly submerged by seawater, and humans can only survive by relying on limited oxygen tanks or artificially altered gills. Ella is a janitor at the Doomsday Research Institute. One day, while she is working, several soldiers rush in, pushing a hospital bed. Ella is knocked to the ground. As she gets up, she catches a glimpse of the patient's exposed arm, and it's definitely not human. While cleaning the laboratory, Ella is surprised to discover a tank emitting a dazzling blue light. Curious, she walks up to take a closer look. Suddenly, the face of a mermaid appears in front of her. Startled, Ella falls to the ground. She gets up, grabs a flashlight, and wants to investigate further, but the creature in the tank has hidden away. Ella continues to clean. The desktop is covered in bloodstains left behind by the gill transplant experiments. At this moment, the creature in the tank appears and disappears, seemingly observing Ella's every move. Suddenly, the tank's lights turn on, and two staff members enter. An elderly man, who seems to be the leader, loudly reprimands his subordinates, urging them to clean up the mysterious creature in the tank as soon as possible. He wants to have his gills transplanted tonight. After saying this, he presses a switch, and the water in the tank starts churning like a washing machine. The mysterious creature struggles in agony inside. After the leader and his companion leave, Ella immediately runs over and turns off the switch. This is the first time she clearly sees the true appearance of the mysterious creature. It turns out to be the legendary merfolk. His body is covered in glowing blue stripes. At this moment, an announcement comes over the broadcast, summoning the leader's subordinates. He is eager to undergo the gill transplant surgery. Seeing the pitiful state of the merman, Ella makes up her mind. She grabs an oxygen tank and directly smashes the glass of the tank. However, the merman also cannot breathe. He must return to the sea immediately. Ella hurriedly places him on the hospital bed and escapes the base. But before they get far, they are discovered by soldiers. Fearing harm to the merman, the soldiers are ordered to cease fire. One soldier rushes up and grabs Ella. In the struggle, Ella yanks out his oxygen tube. She turns around, pushing the merman, and continues to run. To get him back to the sea as quickly as possible, Ella doesn't think too much. She pushes the hospital bed straight off a cliff and slowly sinks to the bottom of the sea herself. The merman is no longer on the bed. Ella looks around but doesn't see him. As she sinks to the bottom, everything around her is pitch black. Only the jellyfish swimming by emit a faint glow. After an unknown amount of time, the surroundings actually become brighter and brighter. Looking back, a beautiful underwater kingdom appears beneath her feet. At this moment, the merman swims over and grabs the sinking Ella, seemingly wanting to send her back to land. Ella keeps shaking her head. The merman is very puzzled. However, Ella directly takes off her mask. The merman is utterly astonished. She can actually breathe freely underwater.